Welcome to Coop's Corner. This video is going to be an unbiased opinion on the upcoming election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. We are looking to get the opinions of black men since that is the current focus in this upcoming election. Thank you for watching. What's going on, everybody? Jackson Cooper here from Coop's Corner, and we are reporting live from Columbus, Ohio. Now today, I'm going to be bringing you a video on the upcoming presidential election. This is very, very important. But recently in the news, Vice President Kamala Harris has put out an agenda for black men. Now, we're going to go out into the field and we're going to ask real black men here in America, who do you plan on voting for? Is it Kamala Harris or is it Donald Trump? Or it could be for the other candidates that are running. So without further ado, this is Coop's Corner, and let's get into it. Okay, who do we have here today?
My name is Marshall.
Nice to meet you, Marshall. What's your name, young man?
Avery.
Nice to meet you, Avery. So, we have an upcoming election. Are you aware of the upcoming presidential election?
Yes, sir. Very aware.
Currently, what is the current state of America in your opinion?
Very expensive. Every $5 is the new $1. Probably $20 is the new adult dollar. So I mean, $100 really don't get you nothing no more. So it's crazy, especially when you go to the grocery stores.
With the upcoming election, do you plan on voting?
No, sir.
Okay, so
But if I was to vote, I would pick Trump, and then it's a reason why I would pick Trump because he's very raw. We know what we gonna get at the same time, and I just feel like the government lies anyway. And I feel like the Trump has been the most truthful behind his racist tactics sometimes, and the way he played on America to get the racist vote. I don't feel like he's racist, but I just feel like he did that to trick America to get a certain percentage of voters. I feel like that's what he did.
if you don't mind me asking, why are you not voting?
Because I feel like it doesn't really matter. I feel like America gonna pick who they want to pick anyway. It's been proven that some of our votes get thrown away anyway after we vote. So it's been proven that they cheat anyway, and it's like a whole. I think they all go into like a funnel, if I'm not mistaken, and it's like one from this state. So it's like it's not like your voice really matters. Just that's my opinion. So I just feel like they're gonna pick who they want to pick. They're gonna put in office who they want to. So that's how that goes.
And young man, how are you doing in school?
Good.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A lawyer.
I know that's right. All right, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
My man. Nice to meet you, too.
Yes, sir.
All right. Nice to meet you, young man. Okay, who do we have here today?
My name is Christoph.
Nice to meet you, Christoph. Where are you from?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
In this current situation that we have in America, how do you currently feel about being a black man in America?
How I feel like it's very hard out here to be my type of skin, because we always have to look over our shoulders, and it's just like it's hard out here. So yeah.
Now we have an upcoming election that's very important. Do you plan on voting?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so who are you voting for?
I'm voting for Kamala Harris. Yeah.
Okay, so why are you voting for Kamala Harris?
My reasons are for she says that she's going to help out with the community, and she's going to make the rent like more cheaper for people to afford. And I just really think she really wants to help out.
Okay, well, do you happen to be a union member?
No, I'm not.
You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Yeah.
All right, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right, man. No problem.
Thank you, brother.
It's nice meeting you.
Okay, who do we have here today?
My name is John Branham.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Brown. Where are you from?
I live here, Columbus, Ohio.
Currently, being a black man in America, how is your average day-to-day life?
On average, so I'm a family man, so I normally do most of my time with my wife and my faith. So I really try to keep my day free. So I don't put a lot on my plate anymore. After you pass 50, you just really want to enjoy life.
So we have a very important upcoming election. Do you plan on voting?
Always. I vote. My father's great grandfather was a slave. So if my dad was still living today, he'd be over 100 years old. So growing up in the South doing Jim Crow, he basically raised us and told us we're not just voting for a winner, we're actually voting for those who couldn't vote, who they had to take tests to vote. My father was one of those who had to do all that. So that's why I'm voting.
Okay, so who do you plan on voting for this year? We have Donald Trump, we have Kamala Harris, and we have the field. Who do you plan on casting your ballot for?
I can say 100% certainty it won't be Donald Trump. Kamala, it sounds good because I'm always like, what's the lesser of the two evils? But I also know foreign countries can see her as being a weakness and we could be attacked. If I do vote, it might be cast in the other ballot based on me voting because as a black man, my rights, our rights were 50 years ago, we didn't have that right to vote like that. The people who died so I could vote more so than a winner.
Well, thank you, Mr. Brown. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Okay, who do we have here today?
My name is Pete McKinley.
Nice to meet you, Mr. McKinley. Where are you from?
I am originally from Keystone, West Virginia.
Now, you being a black man in America, how are you viewing the current state of your daily life?
I think it's wonderful. I go to church on Sundays. I work 5 days a week. I've been at the Ohio State University for 35 years, and life is good.
Now, with the upcoming election, do you plan on voting?
Of course.
Now, who do you plan on voting for? Now, we have Trump, we have Kamala Harris, and we have the field. Who do you plan on voting for?
I'm planning on voting for Kamala Harris.
It's not Kamala, it's Kamala.
All right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you have to give us a reason. Why do you plan on voting for Kamala Harris?
Because, she's for the people. Trump is for itself. And it's just chaos when he's here. And we don't need that in the world today.
What do you think that she is going to do for the people? Because, she's saying that she wouldn't give black people reparations. So what is she going to do for people that look like me and you?
Actually, I don't think black people need reparations. I think all the black people do is just give us a chance to do our thing. We don't need no reparations. That's my opinion.
Okay, well, Mr. McKinley said it all. I really want to thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, so who do we have here today?
My name is Gene Webb.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Webb. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fine, just fine.
Where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from West Virginia, but I've been here right after high school.
You being a black man here in America and being an elder, how do you view the current state of America?
Well, I wouldn't say it's like we want it completely, but it's getting there, and all you have to do is work hard and everything, and you'll be all right. I've did that all my life.
Now, with the upcoming presidential election, we have Trump, we have Miss Harris. Who do you plan on voting for?
I'm voting Kamala. I'm on the Democratic, and I've haven't switched since I've been a Democrat.
It appears that you have a lot of wisdom. I don't want to peer too far in, but do you mind telling the people your age?
I'm 86 years old. 86 years old.
Guys, this man, because I'm standing here looking at him and his skin is tight. What do you do for your 86 years to be able to walk, to be able to move?
Well,
Give us a secret.
I stay out of trouble. I don't drink. I don't smoke. Haven't did that all my life, but for the past 20-some years, I haven't drank or smoked. And I just live a good life. This is my church here and everything, and we're planning an anniversary today, the 59th anniversary of our teaching and helping the alcoholics.
Well, you just motivated me. See, guys, this is why I don't drink and I don't smoke. Never have, Mr. Webb.
Is that right?
Because I want to live. I want to live to Mr. Webb's age, guys. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
All righty. It's a
Thank
pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, sir. So far, it looks like we have a lot of people going for Kamala or Kamala, however you pronounce her name. Now, we did have a couple or one or two go for Trump. I can't remember. But what I want you to do is leave in the comments below, who do you plan on voting for? Or do you plan on staying on the couch this election? We still have more people to meet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. This is Coop's Corner.
Yeah. You know it's automatic. Yeah. Tell Trev leak the hard drive. I'm ever caught in traffic. Don't let a label milk my name. Just give my mom the cash. It's a new era, same pro, and I want all the.
Okay, who do we have here today?
JT.
Nice to meet you, JT. Where are you from?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
I am currently on the OSU campus. If you don't mind me asking, JT, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
You being an 18-year-old young man living in Columbus, Ohio, a black man, how's your current experience and how do you view the way things are going now in America?
I mean, it's not favorable for us black men, honestly. Like, everything I feel like is just out to get us, you know. We got to really grind and hustle because, I mean, as you can see, like, the politics and stuff like that, like, this coming election is really crucial for our demographic. So, I mean, yeah. I won't say that, like, my life is hard, but, like, people like me out there are struggling and, like, things need to change, so.
You know, we have Trump, we have Harris, we have the field. Do you plan on voting?
Yes, sir.
Who do you plan on voting for?
I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Okay, so this young man right here is voting for Donald Trump. Now, you have to let us know, why are you voting for Trump and what are your reasons?
So, first and foremost, I don't see any of them as great people. This is totally off my morals and based on how I see the world and how I see their campaigns and stuff like that. I feel like Kamala, she's fake. Like, she's giving us false hope. And, like, the Democratic side of the party, they give us handouts, they give us, food stamps, things like that. And it's keeping us in a loop till, like, where we have to be in a certain income to get these different food stamps and government aid. And it's just going to be a cycle. Keep living in poverty and stuff like that. And on the Republican side, it's more so of progression. It's getting you out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to keep doing that cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Say that Donald Trump does get elected or whoever gets elected. What are your plans for the future? What are you currently going to school for?
I'm studying zoology right now at Ohio State. I want to become an influencer like what you're doing. I'm trying to be a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me give him some advice right now. So you're 18, right? Keep going. Never stop. And specifically while you're young, travel. See the world while you're young. Because it's going to motivate you to keep going. So, like, when you're my age, you're going to be like, man, like, I've been everywhere. So just keep doing what you're doing, man. Like, you're going to be all right.
All right. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, brother. Okay, who do we have here today?
Taylor Dominique Yancey Jones.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Jones. Where are you from?
I'd like to say Ohio.
Do you mind me asking, what's your age?
33.
You being a black man here in America, how do you view the current state of life as a black man?
It's difficult. It's not difficult just for black people. It's difficult for people in general. Because if you look around at the landscape of the economy, it's a lot of inflation and you see a lot of people spending money on stuff that they don't need that really has no purpose.
In this upcoming election, do you plan on voting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you know we have Donald Trump, we have Harris, we have the field. Who do you plan on voting for?
Most likely Trump, because he has a business mind state. And when he was in his first term as presidency, the economy kind of went up. And then now Biden went in and then the economy dropped a significant amount. And I think that he could uplift the economy a little bit more than what it is and cut some of this national debt. But it's still going to take a long time and it's still going to have a lot of room to grow and a lot of room for us to really put in that work to get forward.
What is your hope for black men in the future and how we can make things stronger here in the States?
For black men, it has to start with us and trickle it down to the younger generations because the kids are the future and we're not here forever. And we got to pass on the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding to our kids. So therefore, they know the principles and the understandings to stay disciplined, stay committed, and stay persistent, and know that we always have a fighting chance.
Thank you, bro.
You have a great day, Jackson.
Amen. Okay, so talking to those two younger brothers, on the OSU campus made me look at things a certain way, right? It's making me think that the younger demographic is going for a Trump and the older crowd is going for a Harris. Let me know what you think. Now, I am doing a lot of scouting, guys, and what I've noticed is that a lot of black men aren't just out and about. I noticed a lot of other ethnicities out and about, but not a lot of black men. So I get it, but we're still in the field, guys. If you're new to the channel, this is Coop's Corner. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this thing going.
Love your suit.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so who do we have here today?
My name is Samba Abdul-Ba.
Nice to meet you, Sambo.
Nice to meet you.
Where you from?
Well, I was born and raised in Senegal, but I've been in the U.S. for 27 years now. Yeah, I used to live in New York City, North Carolina, and Ohio.
Okay, so being a black man from Senegal, but you've been in the States for a while.
Yes, sir.
What is your current view on the state of America for black men?
Well, right now, the culture is very, confusing right now, because with dividing, politic, situation going on, So that's why this next election, is very, very, very important. We got to make sure, like, I know we can tell people who to vote for, but, we got to make sure we get out and vote, because this is like the democracy on the line,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to be voting this year?
Oh, most definitely. I vote every 4 years. Actually, I was just talking to my kids about it this morning. So, because early voting started already in Ohio. Yeah. So, but I always voted on the first Tuesday of, November. So I got to make sure, like, I voted things over here. So, yes, sir, I'm going to be voting in next November 5th, right?
November 5th, yeah.
Yes, Tuesday, yes, sir.
So the people want to know, who are you going to be going for? We have Trump, we have Harris, we have the field. Who are you going to be casting your ballot for?
Definitely, it's not going to be like the field. It's not going to be Trump. So I'm going to go with that black woman, Harris, all the way. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not staying in any home, or I'm trying to tell people to get out and vote. If they need a ride, I'm gonna go pick them up and make sure people are going vote, man, because we can't afford another 4 years of Trump. Project 25, it's something serious, So he's talking about locking people up, like, So this guy, they was talking about like him and Biden are old,
Right.
And he's only like 2 years older than Biden. Biden is like 80 something, and he's 78. I see like a black man is like, they don't vote for her because she's a woman, Canada, Mexico just had a woman president.
Yeah. With Kamala, most people will say that it's not because she's a woman. Some of their critiques of her is that she's kind of confused. Like, what do you think about her being like an actual leader and how other countries would view her if she did become president?
She been there, done that, man. She's from California. She was a prosecutor over there.
Yeah.
Very tough.
Yeah.
And she used to lock like criminal, like the Mexican gang and stuff like that. I mean, I think like she's ready.
Are you by any chance a union member?
Actually, I am, because my old job.
Look, you may not be a union member. You better thank a union member.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, man, thank you.
I appreciate you, brother.
Anytime, brother.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right.
So when can we check it out?
A couple days. She needs to like subscribe to me. This is your wife.
Instagram? No, not.
No, we're just friends.
Oh.
Just friends. Yeah.
Just friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's actually our first date.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As friends. But you could put your YouTube in there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, who do we have here today?
Malcolm Ford,
Nice to meet you, Mr. Ford. Where are you from?
Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio, fellow Buckeye.
Yep.
With the current state of America, how are you seeing every day being a black man in America right now?
My personal experience is different than a lot of people. I grew up in a not so nice neighborhood, and I've seen some things that, a black man, a black child should never see at all. But fortunately, I came from a loving home with two loving parents who got me out of that situation, who took me away from that neighborhood. So fortunately, I was able to get out that, and I'm not out here on the streets. I just became a medical assistant working in the hospital for Ohio Health, making good money, out here living life.
We have an upcoming election. Do you plan on voting?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you know we have Trump, we have Harris, and we have the field. Who are you planning on casting your ballot for?
Kamala Harris, definitely.
So you have to tell us why.
My personal opinion is it's 2024. It's time to have our first female president. Not only is she a female, she's black, she's strong, she's currently our vice president. You know, a lot of people might have a lot of strong feelings about her, but I've been following her since she ran for president, you know, the last election. And she said a lot of things that really appealed to me as a black man, especially.
Where do you want to see the country go as far as it being better for men that look like me and you, black men?
Definitely, I want to see our young black men get off the streets. You know, it's heartbreaking seeing them, you know, stealing cars on the street, you know, having to fight for money, having to go out here and work hard. You know, it's not okay. I want to see them, you know, all my young black men working, you know, a nice 9-to-5 job like me, you know, trying to make that money. You know, that's how it's got to be, for real, for real.
Well, like, thank you, brother. Like, I really appreciate it.
No, thank you.
My man.
You have a good one.
Stay up, bro. My
You
man.
too.
Bless. Okay, guys, there you have it. Black men on the streets in the United States of America, specifically Columbus, Ohio. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like this video. That is the only way that I'm gonna know to keep creating content like this. And as always, people, let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a comment. Stay blessed and keep living life. Until next time, peace.
Will you stay